Hi,
Good
Nargis.
morning. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone.
Thank you
And
so
Happy
much.
New Year to
Yeah,
everyone. And
and thank you for coming in to our new schedule half an hour earlier, Nargis.
yeah,
Appreciate
I,
it. I know you're on the
no, no.
left coast, so you and
Oh,
I are
yeah,
like
yeah,
we're like farmers or owls.
yeah.
We get up before the sun does. So if
I
you
know.
share your screen, I'm looking forward to looking at some of your levels last week
Yeah.
seemed to be
Um,
somewhat significant in risk. That
uh,
green box says share.
Google. No, no. I'm trying to do that. I'm just thinking which screen is that? Um, what do you see?
It's gonna highlight the screens for you. Once you
Yeah, yeah.
click the share screen, you can choose, and if you want, you also have the option instead of sharing a screen to share a specific application. So, for example, you can just choose to share a Chrome browser, and then it's gonna only show your Chrome browser.
Yeah. Do you see something?
No,
What do you
Not
no,
yet.
see?
No.
not yet,
Oh, it
because you
says
need
you
to.
are. It says you are sharing screen. You are screen sharing.
No, you're not yet.
So
Nargis Motorola has started screen sharing. Double click to
Yeah.
enter full.
this one?
Yeah, but it's blank. Why don't you stop sharing and try it once again then,
Okay.
Nargis? Okay, and do
Screen
it once
share.
again.
You need to shave your photos, Steve.
There you
All
go.
right.
Now we can see
All
you,
right.
Nargis.
Okay.
Perfect.
Get a razor out on that photo. All
So
right,
you go.
Nargis. We
Okay.
got you. We got
Okay.
you.
Good. Cool. So so good morning, everyone, and
Good.
again, very excited to be here again with the team, Dale
Yeah.
and everyone else. Happy New Year, everyone,
Happy
and
New
thanks
Year.
for you know following and oh, come on, yeah.
You're an excellent, hardworking technician, Nargis. We always appreciate you sharing
Thank
your
you.
work here in Face. So
Yeah. So remember, this was the megaphone we had talked last time,
yeah.
right? It was here somewhere in late to 2020 when we talked last, and I was looking somewhere around 38.45, the half target, right?
Yes.
Here. So I had marked that, and we got
Nice.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we got this 38.45 full, little bit excess, and of course I was looking for 3907 as the excess, and also to hint whether we would get the full cycle of 4489. That is still in
Okay.
the cards
All
as long
right.
as we are above 3249, because this from this low, this was where it had completed one cycle, and once it pushed past above it, that 4489 was open,
Okay.
and that is still open, and we are here 50% now.
Okay.
So now this
So are the
50%.
numbers, will the numbers be viable? Say, for example, like this is the way you have the megaphone, a throw over. If
Yeah,
it got back inside the
side,
megaphone,
yes.
would that um, make you cautious?
Yes, it will make me cautious to just get a deeper pullback.
Okay.
And as long as we are here, so so these are the areas I had marked to see where we can go in terms of the initial pullback. For so till here, it's I think we did get till here 3650 last night, right?
Okay.
Um,
All right. So it held the megaphone last night. That candle's
yeah,
not
yeah.
complete. Okay.
Yes, so this is XPX. So during the day we will know, but
Oh, yes. Okay.
yeah, right. So
Yeah.
here, so this it almost touched something similar. They're a little bit different, but almost, because ES goes overnight Globex, so the
Yeah.
candles a little bit different, but almost similar. So it did held that level I was looking for, 36 48 50, and we are back above the mean right now, and the level I was looking for it to go back up was 37.21, to say that yes, it has some interest to go and backtest from the downside. So
So you
currently
think we could rally back to 37.20, which is Is that what we're doing?
3720, we are currently above that. Yes, definitely. And
Okay.
3752 is again my level. Above that, we can say, yeah, safely it wants to, but right now it rejected right there. 3752. What was the high? 50. No, today. Today 51.25. So almost 52.
So coming into today, what do you think? You just watch it for lower levels, or is it a buy here? What are you thinking?
So I did go long
Okay.
for this, and then I'm looking for some rejection or acceptance here, else I will exit my longs. And I'm definitely looking for that retest of the. I'm definitely looking for this retest of the low to come down from here to some extension here. It got pulled up here, so I'm looking
Okay.
for it to come down here, some extension,
Yeah.
and then if this holds, then I think this ABC will take it further up.
Okay. So
Yeah,
potential ABC from here, from last
from
night's low.
yes. So
Okay,
it's
got it.
possible we may get it today. It's possible we may get tomorrow, because if today is up, then possibly tomorrow may be down. And we have Amazon and Google earnings tomorrow. So
Okay.
so let's see where
So
whether.
let me ask you this. I mean, you use so many tools, and most of your stuff that I remember is like your targets are. I'm not sure how you come up with them, but you also use Elliott. What do you think you depend on most? What's your edge, Nargis,
I
in the market? What's your edge?
Dale, I don't do Elliott.
Oh, I thought you
No,
just said ABC.
no. I don't do Elliott. It's a
Okay,
very
you do
simple.
GAN.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
So
so
those GAN levels and price cycles from low to high. So this is
okay.
yeah. So
Well,
if
you
this was
confused me when you said ABC, so I thought you were using
yes,
Elliott.
ABC regular Fibonacci
Yeah.
and maybe some Elliott, but not that complicated Elliott where way within a way within a way where
Yeah,
you
I'm
yeah.
dangerous when I.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I get lost. So for
Okay.
me, it's very simple where it is with respect to 55 EMA. That's it.
Okay.
So that's my simple wave.
All right.
Nothing more. Yeah.
So long
So
from here, but looking for new highs.
it's possible. It's possible because if it wants to go to 44.89, it can overthrow here,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it's possible that I don't know. I was again looking at this March. Uh, from 2009.
Hmm.
This is month, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So
So,
yeah. So
yeah.
from here to this March, this is. So I wanted to see what it does here. Where we are trading at around here. Let's say.
Okay.
Um,
So
is
this is some type of GAN site, important month, February, right? Based
yeah one
upon
yeah I had just
2008,
2009
9.
low.
Yeah.
So this was
Okay.
the clean low, and then this area. We last time we got tested this area here,
Yeah.
and this area is still open, unless we consider this small one here. So not sure if we'll ever come here, but who knows.
Yeah.
So depending on where we are here, like we just chop around this numbers 38.45 plus minus couple of hundred here and there.
Yeah.
But if this goes up around March or post March, somewhere around the timing, I'm not so very good, haven't gotten so very good at timing, but I'm just considering this as my main guideline and my numbers. If it is somewhere around 44.89, the full 100% price cycle, and the time also matches, I would be really cautious there.
Okay.
That's all I'm looking for myself right now.
Okay. That's an important narrative there. So
Yeah.
perhaps one more hurrah into the spring, and then you see
Yeah.
some the potential of a bear market going
Yes.
forward after that. Okay.
Yes.
And
So
Forex Gal is saying she loves your charts, your Ichimoku Moku. Excellent. So
thank you.
you have fans everywhere, Nargis. So
Thank you. I really appreciate it, actually. So Yeah, and I would be very interested to say that this monthly has never traded below. I mean, it did, but for a very short time in a very, very initial run. So if it is really a bear market, meaning the market has trained us to buy the dip every single time, no matter
Yeah,
how severe the pull down is, 200 points in a day, 3% in a day, we
yeah,
are trained to buy it. Now,
right.
interesting part would be, do we go like this deep now down?
Yeah.
So that would that makes me fear that what if the euphoria going on in the market with all the traders going in and rushing, and
Yeah, what do you
do
think about these chat rooms and what happened with GameStop and
I
and not?
surprising
Yeah,
surprising, yeah, Dale, I got to hear about this GameStop and the WSB very late when some people asked me about it.
okay. All right.
But luckily AMC was still under $3 at that time. But I still had not heard about WSB at that time. So
Yeah.
I'm a horse with blinders. so,
All right. Yeah,
so
there's some manifesto going around to come into silver to break the back of all the manipulation that's been happening in precious metals over the
yes.
last 20 years. So,
So I don't know whether it is these people have to do anything about it or not, but I was watching this setup here above, so it did cross here and it's nicely up. Now, if it can stay like that above 30 or so, 50%,
mhm.
then it has some good retest above, like 41, 50, or or or,
Okay.
or
So
who
you have
knows.
50% at what, 30.73, and I
30,
think,
yeah, give a little bit. If my coordinates are 100% at matching, then yeah, 30, 73, one, yeah.
and we didn't get there. I think the high was
A
what,
high was 30, 50, 35, 30, 35, almost
okay.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, so we took out the prior high by about
yeah,
30-40 cents. Okay.
cents. Yeah. So once
Any
it gets above
possibility that what would make you bearish if,
for
say, it might be easier to squeeze individual issues than a big commodity market. I mean, they're having
Yes.
success.
Yeah. See, GameStop and all, it may be easy to squeeze, but I'm not sure how easy it would be to squeeze silver, because it's not just one, thing. It
Yeah,
it has a international repercussion. It's a metal. It's
yeah,
maybe you can put the jargons better, but economies and all that are tied into all of that. So how easy and fast it can get, that I don't know. But
yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be a little different, challenging shorts and individual issues than challenging, say, for example, J.P. Morgan. If they want to put a lid on it, they have such huge stockpiles of silver that it would cost them nothing to sell it on paper because they have the physical to back it. It would just lock in a price.
yeah,
So
definitely, Dale. I mean, if you have that much power and that much money, yeah,
yeah,
possibly you can do that. You know what? These days, when I'm seeing things out so much,
yeah.
recently I saw a series. It's called Scam 1992. I don't know if you heard about it.
Oh,
Harshad Mehta in the early 90s.
huh.
Uh,
Was that
yeah,
like Ivan Boesky
yeah,
days?
something
And
like that. He was a guy who came up and he kind of worked around the loopholes, how to squeeze stocks, and then every retailer was rushing, so he became a hero. About people would just follow him, like today what uh, the some of the few guys says, oh, this person is saying, let us go buy that, and that later on that stock shoots up, and there's some internal manipulation going on, and then so every single day whenever I'm seeing this, oh, this is that the image of that guy, or that the series which I want, keep coming to my head and thinking, maybe those kind of guys were once in a while, earlier,
yeah,
even here too or somewhere else, but maybe these days they're everywhere on the street. Who knows?
yeah.
I'm too
It's definitely, the last time I saw things like this was really in 2000.
hmm.
When
So
we had the .com
.com,
bubble.
yeah, Bob.
But it's interesting that retail traders coming together could have this much power. So I mean, this is a social media phenomena more than a market phenomena. don't you think? And
Yes, definitely. Times are changing, or they have already started to change, and we are seeing the effects now. And one of the things while I was studying, not studying, I mean, I haven't finished yet, but I'm still in the process. But the thing is that times ago, I was talking to a couple of my traders who do this work as well, and the idea was that in coming times, we'll see the power shift, uh, in order to put it very simply, and to see an uprising kind of a thing, or a lot of chaos in order to change the order,
okay,
and we are
yeah,
seeing something like that, right? Since last year, so much is going on. People are on the streets. Some or the other issue is going on. Now it has come to the stock market as well. So you see those big booming events coming out where it's screaming for a change.
yeah.
So
Even in Russia, they're out there.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
worldwide.
yeah,
India,
yeah,
you
and
take India, Europe, you take any country you take, there is some kind of this commotion going on where some form of change. I mean, things are being trying to be controlled so hard, because now what's the new way you want to instill fear among people, right? Earlier
yeah,
it was easy because there was just a newspaper and you could control. Now it's social media. You and I can report the news live,
right,
real time. So how can you use social media against the same things? And then, so it's a fight between being free and not keeping free.
yeah, and there the other upside is that most governments and nations are going to be too busy quelling unrest within their country to be adventurous and go out and start a war because they have to pay attention to what's happening within their borders.
Within, yes, the
Yeah, I
chaos
think
is
that's the
within.
one trade-off. Civil unrest, but at least not world war or global wars because governments have their hands full with their own people.
Yeah,
So I have a request from ForexGal. Do you have anything on the Dixie we could take a look at?
yes.
I see it right there.
So
So,
I had this thread, and I was
oh yeah, I saw that yesterday.
yeah.
You were asking
So
Ben and me what we thought. So
yes.
yeah,
So this was the last update I had made. So this again
yeah,
somewhere to 618, and it got thrown off, kind of an
yeah,
double top pattern, and
yeah,
we were here somewhere. Where is it today? Dixie 9083.
yeah.
Somewhere
It's
still
up.
here.
Yeah,
So it has been holding this area, this line here.
yeah,
Now, does it go up here
yeah.
somewhere to
That's what
test
I was
here?
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that
come down here, and then
coin
bounce.
toss.
Yeah, yeah.
Coin
So
toss.
yes, definitely a coin toss. So this is what gives me that ES may still want to hit that upper level again.
Okay. You mean like the breakdown of the green trend
Yeah,
line?
so this
Okay.
may come down some more if ES wants to still cover that upper target. So this may hit somewhere here. ES may get done by that time there, and then both of them can reverse. One scenario, which looks more feasible right now.
Okay.
So
And any other instrument you want to share with us today?
yes, definitely. One of the things which I had uh, mentioned is maybe I could, the newer traders could see is, um, one of the things which I had mentioned here is, um, where is the chart? Thread MD distance. Why does why doesn't it pull the chart? Anyways, doesn't matter. So ES, Dale, this can help
Yeah.
just to get some insight into folks who are generally looking into the euphoria of the markets. Is, see, on a bigger trend monthly, which I follow, is this is a healthy trend where it's generally hugging the 10-day line,
Right. Right.
and here it gets above. So this was approximately 200 points. This was approximately 200 points. This was approximately 200 points before it starts that, okay, this distance is too much and it
Okay.
wants to come down. Yeah.
And
So,
now,
and now it was 400 points,
yeah, so even more extreme.
even more extreme. So that's why I had been putting out that we are reaching this level and this is extremely overbought. Be a little bit cautious. In our room, right around 38.45 or this somewhere this area, we took shots and took long wicks and UVXY and everything. Went short here. And IWM and everything, IWM, SPY, XPX, VIX, everything. So this
So
is,
is 3,400 a possibility to come back, just come back to your grouping of moving average? Because I kind of have
yes,
something between
yes,
34 and 33 for a correction.
yes. 34 currently 10 days now, 34, 33. So 34, 52, 50, 49, no, 32, 49, sorry. 32, 49 to 33.65. Those will be the next level. It wants to, if it wants to target below whatever,
Okay.
yeah, this, if it wants to get below this, then we
Yeah.
are definitely looking minimum here, 30, at least 10-day, or then coming down. So
Okay.
yes, you are right, 34.49 to 33.65. We are definitely looking. I think I had posted
I'm thinking we do that, Nargis, and then we go to your upper level total targets up at 44.89.
100%, 100% possible,
Yeah.
deal.
Just a
It is,
guess, you know. That's what I do
yes.
for a living, guess. And
No,
talk to
no, you
other
may be.
professional guessers like you. You're even a more accurate guesser than me. So,
No, no, no. The Dale, you have seen many moons than me, so
oh yes.
definitely experience cannot. Nothing can top the experience. Believe me.
Okay.
And that is one thing which everyone needs to understand, especially the people who are getting into this game. That experience always talks, because you have watched enough candles, enough charts, enough times to know and get the feel of what it's going to do. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So
And with the synapses that still work in my brain, I can recognize things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
So
yeah. So, what else? You have something else you wanted to
yeah,
show?
yes.
Crude?
Crude, yeah, crude is pretty simple. I was looking for
Weren't you
53.
impressed with how it held up when the risk off was coming in last week? It didn't give a budge an inch.
Yes, yeah. So I was looking for 53. It did hit 53, and now it's looking somewhere here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't done anything beyond that. So possibly
Okay.
here to here or here to here, something like that it will do. So this is the deciding point right now. Not doing anything. Apple, I had, let's go here. So we were looking at NQ, right?
Yeah.
YM, I had said that, it will reach here, and it did, and it completed its 40 cycles. And if it wants to reset the cycle, it should take out this number. It did. So anytime in future, these higher numbers are valid now. Okay, it all depends
Okay.
on how it wants to do. Come down first, then go up a little bit, dance around that
Yeah.
staircase. So that can happen. NQ has just now completed this one big cycle right now around here. So that's why we see the tech just, hovering around and not doing much. But it
Okay.
still has the higher target as well. But the stall right now is because I did see it hitting it hit 599, so a little bit excess than this number, but it's going to do that. And last time we had talked about some targets. Netflix is still there, as long as, so Netflix did fire its higher cycle. I had a target of 729 that is still intact, provided it still stays above these numbers. Apple hit 145 exactly. Um,
Okay.
yes, I'm still looking for 169 for that.
Okay.
That's where it will it would complete a cycle. But
That kind
again,
of jives with what you're looking for, this pullback and then one more high
yes,
into the spring.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
yeah. And
All right.
Tesla, it just finished a cycle at 901. The high was 940, I think, 940 cents. So almost to the dot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it wants to go higher, then it needs to stay above 931.
Okay.
Roku hit its full cycle, and since then it's been down. GME 169 it finished, and 485 was another cycle, and it hit some a little bit under 485, and since then it's been dancing around up down, but hasn't crossed. But if crosses here, then I am not endorsing this GameStop or anything. Okay, let me
Yeah.
be a disclaimer here. I'm just
Yeah.
saying based on price cycle, what numbers we can see. But again, so currently it hit this, and the journey is a little bit downside from here. Above this, we have a bigger number.
Okay.
AMC, it was trading under 3 when we bought in the room. Some people bought it. It was trading above 4. So I had a target for 6 because I did not knew about all this squeezing stuff. And then so I had a target of 6 to just double it. But then, suddenly started squeezing and we hit the price cycle 21 exactly. I mean, little under 20 something. So that's why it's not doing anything. But if it goes above 29, 21, it will hit 49.
Wow.
Yes. So
Okay.
from the low of 2, somewhere 2, it did. The ideal number would be 49. Either
50.
some, yeah,
50
my number.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes. So that's
Yeah.
that's the number I'm looking for. Sometime in
20
future,
times.
maybe it will do. uh, maybe not immediately, but long term possibly. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know
maybe
what is
once
long term
we,
these days.
yeah, about 5 hours, and
I know.
probably when we're back in the movie theater having popcorn, watching something. So, Nargis, again, great presentation. I really like your work and your numbers and your humbleness when
Thank you.
presenting them. And thank you for being our initial interview on our new format here in Face. And the best way for people to follow you is on Twitter at Nargis007. Is that correct? That's how you want.
Yes.
So follow the secret agent. Secret agent man. Secret agent man. They're giving her a number and taking away her name. All right. So
Thank
anyway,
you, Dale.
that's Secret Agent Man by Johnny Rivers, and thank you so much, Nargis. Good
Thank
hunting,
you, Dale, for
and
having me. Actually, yeah.
we'll have you back in the spring when the
Thank you so
flower
much. And
when the
yeah.
flowers are blooming.
Oh, yeah, that would be a nice time. It's raining and windy here in Bay Area, and our fence fell down, so
Oh,
everything got thrown
oh.
off. Yeah. So yeah.
All
We would
right.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Nargis.
Thank
Okay.
you, and everyone have a great day.